Warning! The following podcast contains strong language which some listeners may find offensive. If you do,
up yours! That's only if you don't listen to the podcast. Otherwise, not up yours.
did you know the Untitled Wrestling Podcast is on all of the social media outlets? Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe, or even a review if you're feeling generous. Facebook and YouTube at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, Twitter, Twitch and Discord at Untitled Rest Pod.
Welcome everybody to the NXT review. It's me and Joe. Sadly, Troy will be no longer with us as we've released him from the NXT review for throwing a chair at Joe.
And then biting my dog.
And then biting his dog.
Didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, we've had to just put him on
due
postponement.
to budgetary reasons.
Yeah, we've postponed him for the next couple of weeks.
It's been cancelled.
We may or may not release him.
There's an independent adjudicator reviewing all of the CCTV footage.
We've had to get our own independent company in to get involved in the solution to this.
Big Keith.
Yeah. How are you, Joe?
Hey, fine. I've had better weeks, to be fair, but I'm here. Let's do the wrestles.
Do the wrestles.
I'm trying to get a catchphrase, do the wrestles isn't good, is it?
I mean, we don't really have catchphrases.
No, I'm trying to get myself a catchphrase. You know, like nice to see you over there, stuff like that. You know,
right? Okay.
Didn't they have a good go at that? You know, all the Bruce Forsyth classics. I'm trying to get my own one, and I'm like, let's do the wrestles, but it's not good, is it? I have to workshop it. It's fine.
Get it, got it. Go on then.
Oh.
That was just stealing Road Dogs from his TNA.
Oh, yeah.
Where he said good at the end instead. But anyway, shall we go into what is main roster NXT this week?
What some people have called a waste of time, NXT.
How do you compete with a company that isn't a developmental company because they're doing a Tuesday night special?
It's not a developmental company anymore. It's being treated as a third brand, isn't it, by Trips?
He said that about 3 years ago.
Yeah, but he's in charge now, isn't he?
I
can see it.
I've got more on that later when we get to it.
Because AEW Dynamite. What was it? What did they keep saying? Belt. Title Tuesday. They kept saying that, and I was like, don't say that.
That's for next week. Title Tuesday is next week.
What was this one? No, they had like 3 belts for this week.
Title Tuesday is next week, where it's the 2 tag team matches.
No, I mean, AEW kept calling it Title Tuesday.
I don't know. I've not.
Yeah. It was like the good old Wednesdays, watching NXT and then Dynamite back to back.
The Wednesday Night Wars.
Yeah, that nobody cared about.
No. Right, from the get-go, I'm going to say Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, even though it wasn't said this week.
He did say it.
Oh, did he?
He did. When I'll point it out to you so you can put your little thing in.
Yeah, you get a bonus one at the start here because we've now got a thing for it, and I have to put it in because I want to put it in, so that's fine. From the get-go, there's a sign by a crowd member that goes, "I am Dick. It's my birthday." On the intro, it was, by the way, like
lovely
when
stuff.
It pans across it.
I felt like the crowd this week, they've allowed him to be a bit more rambunctious. Yeah. Good choice of words for us both there. That was good. Yeah. It was better than them all sitting there, and they all didn't look like the sort of seat stainers that they usually have in. Yeah.
Just clap and go, ooh.
Yes, it's Cora Jade.
I didn't have to pay for my ticket.
Get out of here, Nathan Frazier's brother. Frazier.
Whoa, I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, it was everyone in NXT versus someone from main roster. Near enough. Why? I don't know.
Well, the very first match is Roxanne Perez, who went to SmackDown to get her person, which we'll talk about later. But first of all, it's Roxanne Perez versus, we'll not do the song until later on. It's Cora, the Explorer's Choice, which is Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, she's back, baby.
And all of the Judgment Day are here in NXT because, including Dom. Boo.
Yeah. I mean, at least they found something for Dom to do now rather than just being a big sack of potatoes.
Be a little simp boy.
It's fine. It's an angle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's working. Match starts. Joseph instantly comments that Booker T is close with Perez. If you don't know, that is who trained Roxanne Perez. That's why they mention it.
Yeah. Why are you wearing a suit, Booker T?
Do you want to talk about Booker T being weird and you thought Jerry Lawler was bad? Well, Rhea Ripley uses power in the match, but Booker T says he doesn't like Rhea by saying, paraphrase, Perez is a little bit harder, better, faster, stronger, but I'ma just say it, hotter too. Vic Joseph just glosses over it like he didn't say that.
You're like 3 times her age, Booker T.
It's a bit weird.
And also, you've trained her, so that's
You've probably
double
touched her
weird.
body a few times at one point.
The T stands for terror. Yeah.
Booker Terror.
Booker Terror. Yeah.
Perez. He's a dirty pig, as
Dirty pig. Yeah.
That one.
New Doctor Who.
You should wash your hands, you dirty pig.
I didn't do a poo. I was crying.
I think, have they not sort of gone to him, but you have to fill in the Wade Barrett role?
But before we go back, the new Doctor Who is actually from Dunfermline as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, see,
He
fun
wasn't
fact.
born there, though. He moved there.
No, he moved there when
Yeah.
he was 3, 4, I think it
Yeah,
was.
I'm not that that matters, but yeah, well done him.
There you
He's
go.
very good in Sex Education's very good. It's one of the things that me and my wife watched together that we didn't both hate. So, like, there's not a lot that fits into that cross section.
So,
yeah, good.
there you go.
I have high hopes for him. I hope he's going to be better than Jodie Whittaker was.
There's a
Nothing
lot.
against Jodie Whittaker.
There's a little fun fact for you. The new Doctor Who is from Dunfermline. There you go.
Don't hold that against him.
No, please don't. That's a good thing for me, not a bad thing for him.
He's a real squeegee.
No, he's not. Squeegees are bad. Anyway, back. Perez tries to fight back, but gets power bombed into the apron, power bombing us into what the Afrikaans would say. Plenty and plenty. It's picture in picture.
A very early picture in picture.
They know what's coming next.
Yeah.
I thought, and it was this early, I was like, oh, it's not going to be one of the ones where there's like 5 picture in pictures, because I ain't got time to write that many quizzes.
This one's from The Rock, just something plain and simple. The Undertaker with his Mickey Mouse tattoos and his 33-pound head.
That's not rude at all. Oh, I guess you could mean his penis, I guess.
33 pounds? Just the head? What about
Just
the shaft?
I was going to say, you could work on a building site putting stuff like, you won't need a hammer, would you? Ah.
Oh.
Wow. In the adverts in picture, there was a weird thing for like, have you been on a military base between 1987 and something and got a disease? You can get some money. So these are real disease or made-up disease, right? Well, or syndromes. Auto brewery syndrome.
Is Syndrome not the name of the boy from The Incredibles?
It is. It's the bad guy. Yes.
Anyway,
Auto brewery syndrome.
Auto brewery. Big Tasty's got that. True.
It is a syndrome. I don't think Big Tasty does have it, but it's it's a medical condition where a person, where your stomach basically produces alcohol and you're just pissed constantly. Yeah. Apparently it's not very nice because it's to do with bad bacteria. Number 2. Persistent sexual arousal syndrome.
I hope that's to themselves, or else it's a bit Booker Terror.
Persistent. It's not persistent sexual terrorism. It is a real thing. It causes people to live perpetually at the brink of orgasm.
Right, so it's themselves, right? That's
Yeah,
okay then.
Well,
That's
that
fine.
must be a nightmare if you're like queuing up behind them in the butchers.
And then all you hear is,
But not, because it's just permanent, so they're just like constantly just walking about. Yeah. Number 2, Jimi Hendrix syndrome.
balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, number 4, walking corpse delusion.
True. I don't know what it is, but true.
It is true. It's also called Cotard syndrome. It's a disorder that makes the person believe that they are dead or missing their soul, organs, blood, or a specific body part.
Wow.
Famously, there was a serial killer who had it, and I believe the singer of Mayhem also believed he was dead. Maybe not Mayhem, but yeah, some death metal band. And finally, number 5, foreign accent syndrome.
Well, I feel like Nathan Fraser had that a couple of weeks ago. True.
It is true. Your brain apparently can be damaged by a stroke or something, and you will just randomly wake up one day.
Wake up with a dodgy
Wake up
accent.
going, ho, potatoes. Yeah.
Oui, bonjour, s'il
Yeah.
vous plaît.
I mean, famously, there was a thing called the man who mistook his wife for a hat, who suffered a stroke, and yeah, it basically he thought a hat was his wife. Yeah, it's mad. It's a very fun book. I would recommend reading it. I can't remember who it is. It's probably written by like a toaster or something, you know. But yeah, it wasn't my best one.
Probably get better conversation at the hat.
Yeah, women.
Men,
Yeah. Sitting there watching Married at First Sight UK. Shite. That's what it is. Should be called Married at First Shite.
How dare you not want to watch TNA The Asylum Years with me? How dare you?
Oh, mate. Well, there's a callback to that later on.
Well,
That was shit disease or real disease. It wasn't the best. I'm just going to have to start coming up with actual things and not using the adverts, because there's only so much I can write about burgers, really, isn't there?
just burgers. So much burgers. Back from that break, Rhea's dominating because, of course, it's Rhea Ripley. But Perez is trying to fire up, gets lucky, dodging a spear, which Rhea Ripley goes into the turnbuckle and goes to the outside.
That looked horrible.
Yeah, that looked nasty. Then she dives to the outside onto Rhea Ripley, where Booker
her chest, knee first.
Where Booker Terror goes, "That's my girl."
Fucking hell! It's in my hair! I think it's a sausage. Oh, I've got to get out. I've got to get out. Oh, God, the smell. Oh, it always makes you puke. Don't puke in here. Oh, no. Oh, you have. I feel well. Oh, the smell. Oh, God, the double puke. Get the fucking tent open, Jay! I can't find the zip. I can't find the zip. Oh, no.
He'd have done it with no pants on, though, wouldn't he?
Dirty.
Can we call him B Terror instead?
B Terror, yeah.
He's the terror of Class B in the primary schools.
Perez hits the top rope ran off for a close 2 count, which
didn't get all of it.
Nope, definitely not.
Didn't get any of it. Rhea Ripley did a front somersault off the top rope.
One move later, Rhea slams her face into the mat, so it's fine. Perez goes for pop rocks, ends up getting hit by the Riptide thanks to wee simp boy Dom on the outside.
Doing a distraction?
Was it? The thing is, I looked, right, and he didn't do it.
He didn't touch a foot. He was just stood there. I mean, like, if I was running towards me and Dominic Mysterio popped out looking like, you know, the greasy strangler that he is, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm not going over there either. But
no, that's too much black for me. No, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, Rhea Ripley's there, though. Okay.
Yeah. Cora Jade is happy as she's facing sideways at the TV backstage and watching it, because that's how you have to watch TV.
Yeah, I know.
It's the best way.
That's just a fun joke, isn't it? I stand in my house like that.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Yeah, it's
you
like Michael
stand to
Scott with
watch
his tiny
do you?
TV. Yeah. I have to stand there for hours sometimes.
Yeah,
Don't even
yeah.
turn it on.
It's like me just awkwardly doing that, like, and then just you've got to get your face in as well at the same time. It's just a bit off. Anyway, that was the first match.
It's the opening match. All right.
I genuinely, I'd slowed this show down for this match
Hmm.
to actually watch it relatively slow speed. Aye,
At normal speed, wrestling speed.
English speed. Yes.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
nice to see Rhea Ripley back. She looked a bit. There was a little bit of miscommunication at times in it, but yeah, it was a good match. I like. It's Rhea Ripley, isn't
Yeah,
it? You know?
exactly. Next up, we got Cameron Grimes backstage with the OC. Cameron Grimes has paper. That's why they're with him. The OC are with him. Yeah.
Greasiest men in wrestling. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I was surprised Gals and Anderson were allowed to do their like New Japan and Impact shtick. Yeah.
Well,
weird.
they did say that they didn't specify New Japan, but they said he is a champion in
Champion
Japan.
in Japan, yes.
It's his summer, and they let him too sweet as
Yeah.
well, which, yeah, I think everyone knows, isn't it? It's like, just fucking do it. WWE. You're the last one to not play the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, more on them later because we get the match. But next up, and I've definitely not lost my joke. There we go. It's Tony D. What did the new Italian restaurant owner say after he found out he forgot to add a dessert menu? I forgot about it.
That was a tortured setup. I love it. Yeah. Good.
For anyone that's for some reason joining us for this 1 week special, Tony D'Angelo gets a Italian joke.
Italian joke every week, and
Yeah.
they're the highlight you can turn off now because that is as good as it gets. Yeah, he's coming in with his limping stick.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a injury, so he's just walking with a crutch with Stacks to tell him his opponent is after the commercial break.
Oh, what a rotter.
He got us good there, Joe.
Also, have you noticed his voice has changed?
No.
Yeah, he's become less sort of Brooklyn-y and just more generic Italian-y. So I've noticed his accent has changed. Bippity boppity. Yeah, I don't know. It might have just been me. But yeah.
But that's not what we get after the commercial break because, Joe, can you hear that in the distance? Because it's doing my fucking head in. It's Didgery fucking Decade.
It's Crocodile Cum D. Nah, shit. Fucking hell.
What was that?
I don't know.
Crocodile Cum D. Anyway,
yes, it's everyone's favourite fucking Antipodean menace.
Yeah, yep. Grayson Waller, he's panicking about Apollo Crews.
He's not really panicking. I blinded him and I'll blind him again.
Yeah, but he's doing it in that way. It's like, I've got nothing to be worried about. What are you on about? Like, I'm not scared of him. Definitely not.
And then, because it's Halloween coming, and they've clearly been sponsored by this, the tiny talking doll Chucky appears and just threatens him on a TV screen. So much so that he runs off and leaves the building.
On the next match, we are told that Grayson Waller leaves the building. He's
not scared of a TV. Yeah. I fucking at least the bit with Chase U was funny, with the Chucky doll.
Yeah, exactly.
This was just weird, and Grayson Waller is a mess.
So all Chucky appears to do is threaten Grayson Waller and then tell him that the match versus Apollo Crews on Saturday at Halloween Havoc is a spin wheel make the deal match.
Which we already knew.
Yes, we were told that. That was aggressive. I apologize.
No, it's fine. But I was like, it did happen last week, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I'm sure we got told
because it was a guy stood there in a robe and he lifted his hand and it was white underneath and he was like, "Phew!"
And also the wheel went on its own as well.
Oh, yeah, because of Apollo's spooky mind powers he's got from his dream journal. Yeah.
But that's the last we hear of Waller and Apollo Crews you know, that big match that we're all looking forward to at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
See, this is the issue when your go home show for a special show is just full of main roster talent. No one's
just
got
coming
time.
down. Yeah.
No one's getting time to go, oh yeah, like we're doing this.
Yeah. Well,
But
some people do. Who
some
shouldn't
people
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question is next. How is Tony D'Angelo friends with Shinsuke Nakamura? What's happened in this universe that
Don't worry about it.
that's what I want to know. What's the link there?
Shinsuke is a massive fan of calzones.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he loves bear claws. No, I honestly, I was racking my brain over who's he going to bring out, and I thought it was going to be a joke wrestler. It was going to be like fucking Spike Dudley or like Oldberg or
someone to like, yeah.
And then like fucking Shinsuke's music hits, and I was like, okay, this is strange.
It just didn't make any sense whatsoever.
You know, that classical, Japanese Italian crossover that we've all been waiting for. Fucking Tenko. But it's fucking Shinsuke. Back in NXT, and I'm not going to poo-poo that.
Wearing very bright yellow. I like it. Well done.
Crowd singing his song in a sort of Seth Rollins-y type way.
Yep, I've written down they like to sing songs without words. That's what I've picked up on here.
Everyone does, though, innit? That's like proper drunk singing.
Yeah.
But Shinsuke looking fucking great as well. I mean, he always looks great, but I was like, Rhea and then this. It's like ticking all Joe's boxes. Yeah.
There's a couple of boxes that probably get ticked that you didn't want to get ticked, but it's fine. The match starts. We get good vibrations, Nakamura combos, all the fun Nakamura things that we like.
Yep.
Stacks gets Kinshasa to the outside. But it didn't look like a Kinshasa because it was very weak. But
I thought that.
Yeah, because I just got need to the outside.
The second one didn't look proper either.
Yeah. So this is for you, Joe. Vic Joseph states when he gets knocked out of the ring, Stacks will think he's back down the docks.
He did reference the docks a lot, and I was like, Stacks has never been down the docks. He wouldn't last 2 minutes down the docks. Big Keith would fuck him right up.
How dare he talk about being down the docks?
Yeah. I did make a note of that, actually, but I thought it was a bit later on. No, I'm fairly sure Thingy says it as well, actually. Tony D is like, remember when we were down the docks? And I was like, no, with your big hats on. Get out of here.
You in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Cultural appropriation.
But they're after that.
He hits him with a second Kinshasa.
A second Kinshasa in the ring, which is still a bit iffy.
It just looked like he needed him in the face, to be honest.
Tony D is still proud of Stacks, even though the whole point was for him to win to prove that he was...
I think it was to prove that he could take a beating for the team. And I'm like, well, that's not what you want, is it?
That's not what he asked for last week, though.
You don't want a gang of weak people who are easily beaten up. That's the worst gang to be in. That's like the baseball Furies in fucking
that's
the
Team
Warriors.
Rocket. That is Team Rocket.
It's just like, no. But again, a fun match. Always nice to see Shinsuke doing Shinsuke stuff.
Yeah. That was Tony D and Nakamura and all that schnaz. Next up is the busy mates, Axiom and Nathan, because they had 3 matches and they're still busy pals. Yeah, boy.
I genuinely thought we were going to get let's be a tag team at this point. I was like, oh, Troy was right. Yeah. But no, they were just basically smelling each other's farts, weren't they?
Yeah, it was a bit weird, but
when I went to do the moonsault and you dived through I was like, oh.
It's almost like you're trying to tell us it's choreographed. That's what they're trying to tell us.
Yeah,
without outright saying it.
Kayfabe's dead, so he's going to piss on its grave. Yeah.
But our boy Von Wanker shows up. He goes, "Too bad you don't get titled for being a masked version or a dry English muffin. Your 3 matches mean nothing, as I will throw all the skippy sponges into wet, useless pool noodles this Sunday. Especially you soccer boy with your soccer mom curtains. The hair, not to know. Paraphrase.
It was actually, that was pretty much it, not paraphrased, to be honest. A lot of that was actually what he said. Because I was going, he actually said that. Yeah, because we've got the North American Championship ladder match at Halloween Havoc.
Yes.
And for some reason, Von Wanker's in it.
He's there to be the big boy that
You need the big boy
about.
to do the horse moves, don't you? Yeah.
That's all he's there for.
I think Nathan could probably win it, to be honest. He's not going to.
I hope not, because we'll never hear the end of it. Well, you'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
But speaking of, I bought a new toothbrush to pick the little old bits I put out the sides of my arsehole. So give me 2 minutes, right?
Oh, all right.
Hello, Joe.
All right, Nathan. How was your trip to? I think you said you're going to Harry Potter World last week.
Yes, I went to Hogwarts, where I took my 19-year-old girlfriend, who wasn't even born when the first one came out, and she was a Hufflepuff.
What were you?
A Slytherin.
I bet. Nathan, are you doing bits now? How dare you? I didn't think your mum was. I didn't think your mum liked Harry Potter.
No, I sort of jumped out my window and stole her bus pass.
Oh, okay. You do look like her. Yeah.
I look a lot like my mother, just less wrinkly.
Because it said it encourages Satanism. Yeah.
Yes. So I done bad wishing well. One thing.
Oh, did you pay for a wand? Did you?
I got a wand that lights up at the end.
Oh, it's not the only wood you had, I'm guessing.
Yeah. But yes, I must go as my mum booked a table at Chiquitos.
Chiquitos with you, Nathan?
Yes, but I only like the fries.
Oh, okay. I got diarrhea last time I went to Chiquitos.
Oh no!
I wouldn't have the tacos if I was you.
No, the lettuce in there is too wet.
Yeah, that's true. Best of luck, Nathan, on Saturday. Not that you're going to need it, I'm sure.
I'm going to do a phoenix splash off the top of a ladder because I'm as cool as my trainer, Seth frickin' Rollins.
Fucking hell. Bye, Nathan.
Bye.
Fucking hell.
Hey,
Swear to
Joe.
God, right? Nathan Fraser is an absolute menace. He's going to Chiquitos now, apparently.
Oh, he's branched out, has he?
Well, his mum's taking him as a treat.
Right, does Chiquitos still exist? Is it? I thought it was shut down.
Yeah, there's a few of them still about.
Oh, right, okay.
I got diarrhea last time I went.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
in fact, the 2 times I've been to Chiquitos, I got diarrhea both times. So make of that what you want.
Oh.
Chiquitos, sponsor us. I'll retract that statement.
Oh, right. Oh, I miss him.
I wished him luck from the best both of us anyway for his match on Saturday. He's not going to win.
Did we get any spoilers on anything that he was going to?
No, he was going on about being a nonce or something. I don't really listen to him, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
I just, he's like that man in the pub that tells you all this, and you just don't listen, do you? No, really?
Right,
yeah.
Nathan Fraser, if you're listening, come speak to me for once, you bell end, all right? Aye. Anyway, that was Nathan Fraser, apparently.
An axiom.
But an axiom, but more importantly, Bob Wanker was here, so guess what? It's Come Tuesday!
Come Tuesday.
Come Tuesday?
The octopotty the
Octopoo the poopy.
Right. We're gonna get this, right? The Octopotheus, we'll go with that. Delatron is a species of squid in the genus. They want me to say it again. It's not happening.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's a squid of some kind.
Yep, they belong to the
Stop reading out the fucking genus and family tree. Right?
They belong to the pelagic squids of order Ogopsida. There you go. Found at depths 400 to 800 meters in the Pacific Ocean. They have been known to grow to 24 centimeters. Delatron has been found to break off its arms as the defense strategy. The squid digs hooks in one of its arms into a predator and jets away, leaving the arm in the predator's skin.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Right, but what we're here for, it has a penis, which is unusual among squids. Males find it difficult to detect the sex of other individuals they encounter in the dark depths, so they have adopted a strategy of attaching sperm packets to all individuals they meet.
That's not the kind of party you want to go to, is it? That's the worst goodie bag to receive, isn't it?
And anyone else you meet, they go, "Oh, you've got a bit too many packets attached to you there." No, thank you.
You go to like a fancy cocktail party, and you're just slipping bags of jizz into everyone's handbag. There you go, Shirley. That's for you.
But because it's like attached to your body, everyone sees it before they even talk to you. So it's like, oh, no, thank you. Just stay away from them.
Squids in general are just gross. But you say that unusually for a squid, they have a penis. Is that not what squid? Is that not what squid rings are? They just hollow it out, like the middle bit, and then it's just the outside. I don't like seafood anyway, especially now I know it's full of. I think it's the packets part of it. That makes it sound like them little cereals you get, the little variety
boxes. Yeah,
it's one of them, just a squid furiously wanking it. There you go.
There you
go.
The
worst Christmas cracker I've ever received.
That was come Tuesday.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, right. From one fucking segment that we love on this podcast to another. Alba Fire versus Sonya Deville. It's toxic without Mandy. It fell off my hair.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. The match starts. Booker, B-Terror instantly says Deville's done nothing since 2016. Way to big it up there, B-Terror.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait to make me go, oh, I'm glad she's back.
Yeah.
Fucking burying your talent. Jesus.
Like, literally 2 minutes after she came out, just undermined her.
Yeah.
So, right. Throw it in.
She's a bit old for B-Terror, though, isn't she?
Alba Fire is in charge till Toxic get involved, but Fire rolls Deville up for the win because, got ya.
Yeah, it was a bit of something and nothing, this, isn't it?
But it went from nothing to something because it's Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy appears dressed in that thing that Cher wears in the Turn Back Time video. Anyway, it's just some gaffer tape over your bits. Yeah.
Oh, it's a delight. Yeah.
Is it?
Mandy comes in. She goes, "I'm a fight fire with fire," as she doesn't do the Scottish accent.
No, she doesn't. That'd be weird. Toxic Attraction is only a bit of like beat down Alba Fire, and they've got her held.
Yeah,
like with the bat, the incredibly light wiffle ball bat.
Yeah, and funnily enough, Alba Fire gets out of that by picking one, not the other, missing the other, but the other one will sell.
And then going to kick it anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. So then Mandy goes to attack her after she's dealt with that, but then she goes, "No, have my fiery bat that doesn't get set on fire." when it should have done at the perfect time. But then that would indicate arson or murder. So let's
if she's supposed to be like a spooky wizard lady, fire mage, or whatever she's supposed to be, why can't they just put one of them like things you use for lighting candles, like
literally
a clicker?
just like a long one, but the button,
click. Not even a big fire. I don't want to set Mandy's face on fire.
One of these bad boys, but a big
That's
long
the thing.
one.
Yeah.
There you go.
See? Better, just bigger.
Just a lot bigger, so it covers the whole bat. See? There you go.
We are available, Trips, if you want to, ideas, men.
Yeah.
More money for Nathan.
We're trying.
But yeah, Mandy drops down out the ring, runs away, and that's that.
Yeah. But it's a poo gimmick. It's a poo change of character. This is Kaylee Ray Alba Fire we're talking about for anyone new here. So guess what? It's poo talk time.
Shall we get into
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
It was me.
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting!
Yeah, you thought the jizz talk was bad. Oh boy.
Right. So this is the part where it used to be about facts about poo, but
now it's just Aaron's erotic fantasies.
We give you stories about poo now. So buckle up, strap yourself in. This is from
not on.
This is from Sarah without a H, right? So
Sarah.
I had just started a new job in Phoenix. The day before, I had eaten a whole tub of fresh mango that, in hindsight, was probably not all the way ripe yet. So I am at work and then suddenly the shit sweats hit me. My body is screaming at me to pucker my butthole and hover my ass over
Jesus!
ASAP. So I slowly get up from my desk. Oh, I've broke my computer screen. Hold on. Let me do
Even
that.
that's had enough of this. Move on.
No. I'll need to start that paragraph again. Hold on. Where's the button for this?
Fucking hell.
There we go.
Come on, future Aaron.
I'll cut it. It'll be fine. So I slowly get up from my desk. Bungholio puckered real tight because I was afraid of rogue sharks. And I do the quick walk to the bathroom. Not too fast because then my co-workers might figure out that I'm about to shit myself. But not too slow because it's coming out whether I want it to or not. I have about 47 seconds to be exact to get across the sales floor and into the women's bathroom. I get there. It's packed full of ladies. Ladies not in the stalls doing business, but ladies chit-chatting and primping in the mirror. God, why? My worst nightmare. Fuck. I dash into a stall and barely get my pants down before the explosion of poo slime covered whole chunks of mango came shooting in my ass.
Had me tea, yeah.
It sounded like a muffled machine gun fire coming from the fourth stall in. There was no denying what was going on to anyone else in the bathroom. It was a wonderful first impression to make on all my fellow female co-workers. Don't mind me, I'm just a new girl shitting out undigested mango chunks. Nice to make your acquaintance. I proceeded to do the puckered butthole swift walk mango machine gun shit 4 more times that day. It took me a good year before I was cool with mango again.
I mean, first of all, everyone shits. Right? We've already established that. Again, it's that thing of like going, oh, I can't talk. I'd just been like, God, I need a dump, and just ran off.
It's easier for men to go, I need a shite. It's so much easier.
I don't know. Stories I've heard, but yeah.
Oh, but that was Sarah's first.
Why would you be eating
at work?
Raw mango, undercooked, underripe mango? It tastes horrible when it's not ripe.
Well, there you go.
I'll have a bit. That's not ripe. I'll keep eating it and see if it gets riper as I go.
She might like some people like
spells the name
bananas.
wrong anyway. So yeah.
So it might just be a thing. Yeah.
Even not if it's going to give me what was it? Muffled explosive machine gun diarrhea. I'm going to write into this thing where you get these about my Chiquitos incidents.
Oh, the puckered butthole swift walk mango machine gun shit. There you go.
That's a hell of a gimmick.
That is a hell of a gimmick, brother.
The Motor City muffled machine gun shit.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
dear.
that was your.
Don't care for that. It's getting worse every week, that segment.
Oh. Right. That was Alba Fire and Mandy in the Poo Talk. Next up is Wesley and Oro Mensah yapping backstage. They get attacked by Melo and Trick. They fight back. The action spills into the arena, Joe. Like commentary tell you that as it's happening, like, oh my God, I can't see.
Yeah,
What?
I've never seen this happen before, ever.
Literally happened, 3 times last week?
Yeah, happens constantly.
Yeah. Since Triple H took reigns, it seems to be a new thing, so...
It's, people like an early scrap, don't they? But yeah.
Yeah, the match begins during the break. Everyone gets their bits in. Lee eventually gets his hands on Hayes, but Trick stops that pretty quickly. Hayes hits the recoil, or the code breakers, people mainly know it as.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they call it. The chest
Up and down.
impaler, or
Up and down.
The up and down, yeah.
He did say it this week, and I was like, yeah! Yeah, very low pools win. Yeah.
Then the leg drop to the back of the head as they stand awkwardly in the ring for him for the win. They attack Wesley and Mensah after the match, but they fight back, get the upper hand. But then Willy Von Vanker comes down, big boots one of them. I can't remember which one.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter. But then our fucking boy Nathan Fraser jumps out in AY with his cardigan on.
Yeah, he's not fucking around. It was Mello. It was Carmelo.
That he jumped on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I've been reading today, the odds are it's either going to be Wesley or Nathan Fraser are odds on to win it.
My pick would have been Wesley. We can run down the card quickly after. Like,
yeah, we'll do predictos. Yeah, but I was just like, Nathan. Yeah.
Oh,
no, I hope no. Never the fucking end of it.
You'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, because it'd be like the North American Championship. It's just for white people. You know what he's like.
Hey, at least he's like going somewhere that isn't English.
Yeah.
He's
just will give you bumped up. Yeah.
Even though I don't even know what he's having, but sure.
He said he's just having chips because what was it? The lettuce was too spicy or something. He's just a fucking. I should have asked if he's had chip spice. I've just discovered chip spice.
Spice.
Well, it's red salt, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, like Yorkshire, it's called chip spice. It's got like paprika and other things in there.
Right,
Slightly different than red salt, and it's fit. I would recommend you find some if you can.
Right. Do you know what we had last week? We had chicken with roasties, right, with gravy on it, and we put like Cajun seasoning on the roasties.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. Oh, it absolutely fucking slapped.
Cajun seasoning is one of God's gifts. Yeah.
Like you're eating like the roasties with a thick gravy on it. You take a bite, thick gravy goes through, it's perfect, and then you get the Cajun spiciness at the end.
Coming soon, Joe and Aaron's cookery show. Yeah. It's just us pissed putting stuff on Jacob's cream crackers every week.
You want wasabi on a cream cracker? Sure.
Oh, yeah, I would actually. I like wasabi. I like it when you eat it and you feel like you're having a stroke because you get that shooting pain across your brain there. Yeah. And then I think my wife's a hat. You know, it's all circular, this, isn't it? You see?
I see it. It's
not like it's just thrown together half an hour before we do this.
No, definitely not. This is not off the cuff whatsoever. No.
Try other stuff on your tatties. Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Aye. Right.
Did you were they like Aunt Bessie's, or did you put them in like goose fat and do them yourself proper?
So we boiled them, and then we had them already cut, obviously, and then we just sort of put them in a pot, went shaking in the seasoning, and then stuck them in a tray. Aye,
roughs up the edges, lovely. Yeah,
that's how we do it.
That gets the Joe thumbs up seal of approval.
Thanks, Joe.
Potato-based antics. Yeah.
But please put in the comments how you rate our potato seasoning.
How do you make your roasties? See,
Yeah.
on the rare occasions I make them, so I'm not a big fan of roasting. It's a lot of effort for not much payoff.
Yeah.
But I tend to do them in goose fat but it's a higher cooking temperature. They go all nice and crispy, but stay fluffy on the inside.
There you go. But from good things to bad things, Joe Gacy speaks about hypocrisy.
What is Joe Gacy?
I genuinely don't know anymore.
Because, I was just like...
I'm a bit lost on Joe Gacy.
I'm hoping this is done now. But I have a feeling it's not.
Nah, Grimes is still going to have to fight him at some point, one-on-one. That's going to be the payoff, hopefully.
Can we not just get grizzled young veterans back? Like, stick a wig on them or whatever.
do what Ezekiel and Elias done a couple of months back.
Mate,
I would the fake beard on.
I would pay money to see them fucking thing. Because, like, grizzled young veterans were incredibly over.
Yeah.
They were funny. Like, they got to talk and do bits in Scouse. And now they're all... The tree of knowledge is full of the roughage of demise. And you go, shut the fuck up and just do jokes about Everton. Come on. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like they've just shit. It's only Nathan Fraser and Axiom are filling the English bit of the card, aren't they now?
Axiom's the English bit of the card, is he? Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. That's fair.
We go back to talking about potatoes if you want.
Yeah, it's better than Joe Gacy, that's for sure.
He is a fucking potato.
Not even a Cajun spiced one.
No, just a regular boring jacket potato that's been sat in like a hot shelf. So the potato, and you cut into it, it's just like a big leathery flap of skin with a little nugget of dried potato in the middle.
It's that one that fell out the packet and just the roots have started to come out of it.
Oh, it's behind the fridge, and occasionally you get that weird sort of Audrey 2 vibe going on.
That's what their tree's made of. Joe Gacy's potato head. That's just sprouted out roots. There you go.
But yeah.
Anyway, and
shite.
We're gonna have to speak about him more later. So let's crack on. Braun Breaker's backstage. He doesn't care. He speared Ilya. He idolizes Kevin Owens. Yeah, cool.
Kevin Owens is coming up to do the Kevin Owens show today.
The backstage segments have been wank this week.
They always have been. They've been for ages. Wank.
I don't understand why half of them are a thing. Like, genuinely.
We could give more time to actual wrestling.
Yep. Next up, more Schism talk. Yeah. Versus Cameron Grimes and the OC. Not Omen in the Sky is their music. Boo to that. Thumbs down. Not a happy bunny that I didn't get to hear that, but sure. The only thing I liked about them, it's fine. The match starts. Grimes gives big licks out to Schism until numbers catch up, even though it is 3-on-3s. Technically, it shouldn't, but I think that.
Nah, don't worry about that.
OC do their bit. Joseph goes, Gallows, a man who loves his green. B-Terror instantly thinks of legal things that are the color green.
Also, B-Terror then gives us a list of other words for money. And I was like, has someone just bought him a thesaurus? Like, because he's like, stacks, paper, moolah, Chiquitos. Yeah, fuck off, B-Terror. I never thought I'd miss fucking Wade. Like,
I know, it's quite upsetting. Oh. Right. Anyway, back to the match. Schism hug after taking Anderson out at ringside. Starts to isolate them. The OC and Grimes clothesline Schism over the top rope like a trio of bushwhackers, which whacks us into what the Serbians would call Slika do Slitsi. It's picture in picture.
Oh, come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I'm getting fucking good at these, ain't I?
These are me. I swear to God, Johnny Segway. Yeah.
This one's from John Moxley before he became relevant. I love to go to bars and just bang really ugly chicks. I'm just a sick guy.
I mean, fair play to him. Like, you know,
Renee would not be happy.
no. In the adverts for this, there was, I think, for Specsavers with an owl doing a cartoon bit. So I thought, are these real birds or are they made up birds?
Right, okay.
Okay, number 1, the perplexing scrub wren.
True.
It is a real bird. It's a little tiny thrush-looking thing.
Excuse me, thrush.
A little thrush looking. Looks like a little, not like a thrush, anyway, like a grouse sort of thing. Number 2, the exclamatory paradise wider.
False.
No, it's like a weird bird of paradise.
That's a very long name for a bird.
Exclamatory paradise wider. WHYDAH. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah. Number 3, the derogatory titwang.
False.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's too close to titwang.
I didn't even think of that when I was writing it. Number 4, the Hottentot button quail.
I'll go true. I know quails are a thing.
Yeah, but Hottentot button ones.
True.
It is true. I thought Hottentot was like a racial term for like French people or something. I'm sure someone says it in Mary Poppins. But
Right.
Anyway. And number 5, the long-legged red booby.
True.
No.
No.
There is a blue-footed booby.
Yeah, I know that.
But there is not a long-legged red booby outside of Katie Price's house.
Even then, she's like 5'4" or something.
All right, I don't fucking care. Moving on. Owning these segments in now. I am.
Anyway, that was picture in picture. Back from the break, Schism batter Grimes, but Gallows gets the good old hot tag. Then the OC go for the magic killer. Did they say killer, or have I just written that from memory?
No, they said magic killer.
Right,
Yeah.
so they say killer now because
Yeah.
Finny Max almost did.
They can't say killer or wrestling.
Gacy saves the day from
With a fucking cave in out of nowhere. I say I like those angles, like where someone just fucking comes in from off.
They all
off
save
screen.
each other constantly. Yeah.
I mean, no, just the angle where like you're watching someone about to be thinged, and someone just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I just like those shots. It's exciting.
There's lots of back and forth at the end of the match. Anderson hits a spine buster. Then the OC together do get the magic killer on one of them for
I think
win.
it's Throb Malarkey. Yeah.
From Malarkey, my cheek hurts. Aye, yeah.
Yes. As sort of 6-man matches go, it wasn't great. Well, they all got their licks in. It was pretty fun. Didn't enjoy the Best Friends rip-off.
They've done that last week too.
I know, but I genuinely think Vic Joseph said you've got to give the people what they want.
Oh, did he? Oh,
And I was like, you're treading a line.
No.
Yeah,
Me no likey.
yeah.
But
But yeah, it was fun.
yeah, like matches this week aren't bad, but when they got time.
Yeah, but does it not just feel like they were good because they got main roster in?
Yeah, but yeah, that's fair. But yeah, that was that match. OC and Grimes get the victory. Of course, OC weren't losing this.
No,
Grimes isn't taking the loss. Yeah, we'll talk about their match at Halloween Havoc when we get to it. That's when they're having their match to stop this fucking rivalry. Hopefully.
Yep. And I've got a horrible feeling.
It's not.
No, I've got a horrible feeling Grimes is going to lose and he's going to end up fucking joining them. And it's just going to be shit. Like, they fucked Grimes over so much anyway.
Yeah. Right, next up, we get a segment where Veer Mahan doesn't say bug at all. Sangha says he's ready.
Yep.
That's literally all I have.
Because last week
you.
it was I wanted to whisper in his ear, and I believe Veer was like,
I can tell you what he said if I quickly go back. It was quite the whisper. I'm going to make sweet, sweet coitus in your bum bum, just like I'm saying sweet lullabies in your ear hole when we get back.
Yeah.
That's what was said.
It took Sanger a week to get okay with that. But yeah, he's fine now. So
he's ready. So it's fine.
they're going off. He's been practicing. Yeah.
They're going to Malaga for the weekend.
Okay.
That's where all the stuff happens.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that why you went there and then got fell out of a window or whatever the fuck happened to you?
I went to Malia, actually.
Oh, so let her away.
Yeah.
Oh, this is why I'm terrible at crosswords. It was a very long and weird section.
Yeah, for nothing whatsoever, really.
They're going to be a tag team, aren't they?
Yeah. Speaking of,
they're going to be called something fucking terrible, aren't they, as well?
What were they called before?
Have they tagged before?
What?
Oh,
Via
yes.
and Sanger, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. What were they? Not important. Anyway.
Some whoever's listening, okay, and it'll be fine. Next up, speaking of pointless segments, 1K away from a racism, Carter and Chance, the women's tag champs, versus Nikita Lyons and Stark. No, they don't have a match. No, they're not just having an interview. They're doing a contract signing. But no, it's not in the ring where they can brawl. They're just sitting backstage, nice and comfy.
Backstage, no one supervising them.
Nope.
Just trying to insult each other with pithy barbs.
Yeah.
But didn't really work, did it?
Fun fact, not the worst contract signing of this year.
No. Compared to the other ones, this was like fucking Citizen Kane. Yeah. You think we're not a tag team? Well, I'll show you. But we're a tag team.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll show you.
So, yeah, they were both wank. The other one, I'll just get it out of the way. The other one was Pretty Deadly and Blade and Northey, and that would be the Championship Tuesday, Title Tuesday.
Title Tuesday, yeah.
Title Tuesday, which is next week and not at Halloween Havoc.
Yep.
Because there's more important
that was
things
there.
than titles.
We're here to shake the world, so we're going to shake the world. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well done. Proud he is.
Yeah, it's good. Even Pretty Deadly looked embarrassed to be there. Yeah. And they were wearing ladies' booby tops with the slash across them.
Right. Next up, it's Damon Kemp versus Julius. No, not the match. That's on Saturday, but a side-by-side interview. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Kemp says Julius is jealous. Some would say jealous.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. Lots of wrestling talk. No, not the pro wrestling that we all like. Amateur wrestling. Yep.
Yeah.
Julius calls Saturday the eradication of a cancer. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he says, come Saturday.
Come Saturday. Not come Tuesday. Come Saturday. That's
Twice
what
in a
we
week.
like.
Imagine that.
Yeah. You can only come on Tuesdays. Stop it.
Empty hula hoop packets full of jizz being lobbed willy-nilly around the car park.
With a bit of glue stuck to it, so when he loves it catches. There's your sperm packet.
Just glued a load of them sticky bud things that are Velcro. That's nature's Velcro. Just throwing them at people.
There's your sperm packet now, have it. It's yours to keep, right? They're... Are you okay, Joe?
No.
Yeah, they're talking about how he's not the best brother at wrestling in his family because his brother is that one that a bad person. Yeah, did they not do a wrong thing? What's his name? The guy who showed up at Mania in the crowd, the amateur wrestler. What's his name? Gable Stevenson.
Oh,
that's his brother. So that's why that was all said.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a bad segment.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
Neither of them should have been allowed to go that long, or there should have been like a Mark Henry in between them.
Yeah, but we don't have anyone that's in charge, so
they could have put
Sean
Terror in there.
Could have put Sean in there.
Hey, you kids! Get off my lawn!
Sean's a fan of just being in the middle of like little interviews. Yeah. Well. That's that. Next up, we get to find out who the host of Halloween Havoc is. Joe, we've been waiting for this for a whole like 30
4
minutes.
days, yeah. It's Shotzi. Shotzi's back.
Yeah, after 2 years ago, she was the host as well.
Yep. This is where we get the quack quack.
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack!
As she comes out in a tank,
Oh.
we get a shucky ducky quack quack.
I didn't hear shucky ducky quack.
You were
quack.
too excited for Shotzi, weren't you?
Yeah.
I like Shotzi. She's fun.
If you Google her, she's been in a bee.
She's been in a bee.
She,
How did she fit?
she was the woman from the Bee movie.
No, she wasn't. That's Bridget Jones, and she was pissed all the way through it because she's so drunk doing those lines.
No, if you what are they called, like shitty like movies that have
B movies.
but B movies, yeah.
Not the B movie.
No, like a B budget movie. She's in a horror one, and she's in a bathtub like naked.
Well, let's turn this camera off.
Yeah. I can't remember what you Google, but
Blood Drive. It's
there
called.
you go. Blood Drive the movie. There you go.
Is 7.2. It's 2 hours. All right. Well, I'll find that later. Humans have driven the roads long enough. A new breed now rule the race, and when you lose against them, it's not for pinks. It's going to be a bloody... I don't know what any of those words meaning are. And I literally watch shit films for a fucking living. Her character is just called Vamp. By the way. But it's not as bad as Vamp 2. That's another person. Or literally Driver or Biker 1.
Oh, wow. Does that mean we're going to have to review that movie now?
I'm going to have to find that. Yeah,
let's find it and we'll review it together for your podcast, Joe.
All
there
right.
You go.
Synergy.
There you go. So head over to Hallmark of Greatness, where we will do that movie with Shotzi Blackheart in it. Yeah.
I think I've found it.
Yeah, maybe. No.
Maybe. Anyway, go on.
Hey, yep. So my balls are firmly against the wall, like she says when because that she did say that at one point. Her balls are firmly someone's balls are against the wall.
Yeah, this whole section was just weird.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get something about balls being firmly against walls, so I decided to do the same. Mr. Runner Straight appears, calls himself Box Office. I'm not even going to look at your win-loss record at the moment, Mr. Run It Straight, Zion Quinn. No, thank you. But your favourite Joe, Quincy Elliott, appears. Something about Scream Queens, he says.
Something about looking like some busted-ass fucking gold dust. Which also B-Terror does reference.
Yep, B-Terror does reference gold dust, yep. Apparently they're having a match for co-host rights at Halloween Havoc, Joe.
The lowest fucking stakes imaginable, people.
Co-hosting
two of the people I
Halloween
could care less about.
But both of them really wanted. The thing is, right, there was no implication that there was a co-host with Shotzi. So Zion Quinn just came out and went, actually, I should be co-host with you.
Yeah, why not? It doesn't matter. We're just making it up as we go, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no reason for it to be a thing. But yep, the match starts. Elliot gyrates. Shotzi slaps his big bottom. Shotzi's on commentary.
Yeah,
that is a sentence I never thought I'd have to say.
They spend a lot of time talking about couples costumes, and even B-Terror is like, let's call the match, because even he's bored at this point. And he's just imagining children on a trampoline.
20-year-olds jumping up and down that he's already touched.
Anyway, allegedly.
Allegedly. B-Terror himself. This match is wank, but I was reminded 10 times Shotzi's co-host. That is my note for this.
Yep, and it's
Booker mentions Goldust. Hank Walker stops Quinn cheating. Elliot wins. Him and Shotzi dance. That was my notes for that match.
I like the fact that all Quincy's moves seem to fall on them.
Yeah. I'm a big boy.
Because he's a big lad. He's gay viscera. Yeah.
Even Viscera, when he was the world's largest love machine, was a bit
fun. Yeah. this is just bad. I don't care for it. Yeah, it feels very. I don't know. Like, I'm not gay, but it feels insulting even to me.
I'm just a bit flamboyant. That's all.
Oh, but it's not. It just feels really like, I don't know.
It feels like they're trying to do something new. And it's just,
let's see how he's. The hosts don't do anything. They introduce the show, and that's it.
They wear a costume. They introduce the show. They spin the wheel.
That's it.
That's it.
But they're gonna have a little CGI Chucky doing that, though, aren't they?
They could have, right?
Yeah. Put Nathan Frazier in a wig. Yeah. But yeah, this whole fucking 15 minutes was eaten up by just this tot. Yeah, it was crap. Hated it.
Yeah, it's a bit naff. So we'll move on. Next up is Chase U. Tia Hale's too much. I can't deal with her.
Oh, I think it's pretty fun.
She needs all that enthusiasm because she's dating Nathan Fraser. That's what it is. She needs that enthusiasm.
No, that's normal size Nathan. My magic wand.
I made it get bigger.
Oh, it's my Patronus. Why is it in a little packet, Nathan? I'm throwing it at you. Yeah. See how it all links.
So Chase U talks past Halloween Havoc matches. They mention Ric Flair. Again. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't mention Warrior at that point, to be honest.
Just Jimmy Savile.
Get all the bad names out. Why no? Chucky appears. He threatens to kill Bodie.
There was you don't interrupt, and then they just beeped it out. And I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
To be fair. Right, he mentions because he says my favorite, the Rey Mysterio
Eddie Guerrero
match. Yeah. But then he also said there was also what was it?
It was fuck. Was it not Grimes and someone? Or
no, he mentions that one as well.
Yeah.
But he says there was also a thingy match, but we won't talk about that.
Oh, the Chamber of Horrors match with the Yeti. Or the Yeti.
He mentions the right, yes,
because that's when he comes in.
Yes.
So he does mention the bad matches too.
Yeah, it was quite fun. And Chucky threatens to cut his balls off, and then it ends.
Tia Hale says, "What the beep?"
It was fun.
It was the best Chucky moment of the night.
Of the many Chucky moments.
Of the many Chucky moments. Chucky was 2 years ago as well, was he not?
Yeah, I think so.
I think with the same one. Yeah. But he showed up on the big screen because there was no audience at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Thunderdome thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Next up, it's Raquel Rodriguez versus Cora. Cora, the skateboarder.
Cora!
Yeah. We've already done that as a thumbnail, Joe. We can't do the jazz hands again.
Oh, fuck it. All right, we'll have to do. We'll all get matching glittery hats and waggle them.
and blackface. I mean,
no. Old Man River.
Oh, right. The match starts. Raquel gives beaten so much her Cora's white skin semi shows through the orangina. Cora wins by DQ. Raquel smacks her with Mr. Kendo that Cora entices her to use.
Yep.
The match lasted literally 2 minutes.
Before that, B-Terror, though, is impressed by Raquel Rodriguez's big back.
Oh, but not Rhea Ripley's.
Prefers
a smaller woman to Rhea Ripley, but a woman with a bigger back over Cora Jade.
Maybe he just likes mad racists. I don't know. But Cora Jade leaves and she's like, ha ha ha, I tricked you. And then former friend
Roxanne Perez, former friend, they now don't talk.
Attacks her from behind. Rodriguez throws.
Well, she does at the start.
She hits her, then she throws her into the ring, and then they have a bit of a shit scrap. Rodriguez throws the kendo stick to her, and then she misses, and then runs off. Yeah. And I was like, hopefully this is fucking done, because this is the rubber match, isn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, I did question how are they going to cover both? Because Cora can't lose. Perez can because she's a babyface.
Yeah.
But Cora can't.
DQ,
a DQ, aye, of course.
Yeah, standard.
How did I not think they would do that? Fucking pish, man. Anyway, cool. Rub it in. Hope that's the end of Cora and Perez and they do different things after Saturday. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Next up, it's all the people that didn't get time on the show. There's a party backstage.
Everyone, get up! Come on, have a go! Come on.
You're not doing anything tonight. Let's shove you in this part with a red cup in your hand. It's fine. There's a party backstage that B Square Junior and Overcooked Meat Enthusiast Briggs and Jensen are involved with. Cowgirls there too.
The small conservative town of Fallon Henley. Yes.
Yep.
Doing handstands or some shit.
That was Sol Ruka. That's that one. The gymnastics, right? That's her.
Oh, fuck yeah! Remember that?
Yeah, that's what she was doing. It's everyone getting on TV. Also, the red hooded man walked past the camera. Obviously, no one watches the show because they would have noticed that the red man in the hood is the guy that keeps being with Schism. So why would you have him at the party?
Maybe he's going to roofie them all.
Oh, or he's going to sperm packet them all.
I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
Only one bag per person, though. You can't just double them. Don't double bag your people.
On to the end of this fucking show.
It's the KO show, the main event. Ilya and JD McDonough don't get entrances because they're that important.
I was like, oh yeah, JD McDonough's in this.
KO calls JD a creepy weirdo, and Mr. JD, please don't Google me. He's made that joke because he changed his name. Fun fact, there was the hashtag speaking out, but we don't talk about that. It's fine. Anyway, there's lots of Irish nonsense that JD says. So while he does speak about the Irish nonsense, we'll speak about better Irish nonsense. It's Irish fact time.
Yes, wobbly circus.
Wobbly circus. No wobbly circus.
Oh, what's the fucking?
Was that English or is that how they speak Irish?
It's my money, father.
In 1867, policemen in Dublin took shelter as nuts and berries fell from the sky.
Moving on.
They described the objects that fell as falling in great quantities and with great force during a tremendous rainfall. They described the berries as going in the form of a very small orange, about half an inch in diameter, black in colour, and when cut across, seemed as if made of some hard, dark brown wood. Maybe it is dark brown wood. Anyway, they
sounds like a seed of some kind.
They also possess a slight aromatic odor. One observer at the time believes the objects were hazelnuts preserved in a bog for centuries. However, how they ended up falling from the sky was never explained. The source is Foster's Irish Oddities, if you want to have a nosy at that story.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like stuff like that where it's like fish fell from the sky.
Yeah.
It's just typhoons and stuff, isn't it?
the thing is, what falls from the sky that's dark and anything can smell funny. That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Facts being spoke here. Anything can smell funny. Ryan, Aaron Sutcliffe. Anything can smell funny.
Quote of the day. There you go.
Get that on a t-shirt. Yeah.
Can I have that on this side of like the podcast t-shirt?
On the back, anything can smell funny if you try hard enough.
Yeah, there you go. That was Irish fact.
Yeah, hazelnuts, possibly not. 'Cause are they native to Britain? Ireland?
Ireland is a weird.
Yeah.
Probably a mouldy potato.
No, he's already had his match.
Hey! Back from JD speaking utter nonsense. Ilya says he intentionally hit Braun. They got him very manly and aggy. That's exactly what they done. Braun went. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Despite Ilya having one of the campest intros in wrestling.
Yeah.
With his dressing gown on, his mum's dressing gown.
KO blames JD for all of this. KO talks to JD's mum, who doesn't like JD either, apparently.
I mean, she's met him.
We've all met JD's mum.
Down the docks.
Down the docks, aye.
Yeah. 5 bob for you, Governor, she says. Don't know why she's Cockney and he's Irish.
What is said after is you'll never be a champion, just a contender. That was Ilya to JD McDonough, which is fair. He's never actually been. But Braun and Ilya attack each other. JD gets involved, but Ilya wins, holding up the belt.
Yeah, it was a weird section.
Yeah, Mr. Money in the Bank appears, Austin Theory.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to make this the third brand, making it the third world title again.
It's also because he can't cash it in anywhere else, really, can he?
You can't really cash it on a Roman Reigns, can you?
No, because he's involved in a separate thing and would just absolutely do a murder on him.
Yeah.
So he ain't got no tag partner. You can't do that. What other belts are there?
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose, but no one likes Austin Theory.
Vince McMahon did. Look where that led him.
Well, that's why they're planning on having a triple threat match at Crown Jewel for the Money in the Bank briefcase. With Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano, apparently, is what the plan is. But
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully one of them takes it off him. But yeah, we end the show with Austin Theory, but we are not ending our review with Austin Theory because Ilya was in here. It's Russian fact time.
Elmo's gonna get Враг сзади по левому флангу!
Это школа колбасы, веселее, пацаны. Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках Адидас и на Найке, пацаны, слушаем хардбас басы. Этот стайл любим мы, ждем все в ритме колбасы. 150 ударов тут, пацаны, в спортивках жгут.
The bears who like to get high. Russian animals are so addicted to aviation fuel, they sniff it until they pass out.
More on that next week.
These brown bears are keen to play with discarded barrels because they have developed a nose for aviation fuel. The creatures sniff kerosene and gasoline from containers left in the Krenotsky Nature Reserve in the far east of Russia. They take deep breaths for minutes at a time before digging a shallow hole and lying in a nirvana position.
That was a shotgun in your mouth. Topical. 95. Come on.
The fuel is used to power generators and helicopters used by nature reserve workers. The photographer Igor Spilinok spent 7 months with the community of bears. He said some of the addicted predators even stalked helicopters waiting for takeoff and drops of fuel to leak onto the hard soil for them to hoover up. Right, there you go.
Mate, we've just ruined nature in every way possible, haven't we?
Russia's the worst, ain't it?
Russia is the worst. Fuck, you may have invented vodka, but also you've created junky bears.
Junky bears.
Yeah. I think they're a football team from last week, weren't they?
Oh, wow.
Awful.
Workers of the nature reserve didn't take them in time, and a family bear named Suzemka, who is apparently fascinated by the smell of fuel. No, because there's no N in it, but I assume that's what they're going for.
It's Russian. The ends are backwards.
Use the opportunity. She seems to be one of those addicts. There you go. Whilst there's a picture of a bear just rolling a barrel. Not in the comedic way where they're on.
No. So once again, Russia. Cheers.
Cheers, Russia, for beer.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Ah.
First them fancy eggs, and now this.
How dare you turn bears into junkies? Disgusting behaviour.
They should be riding around in a little car with a fez on them or nothing.
Yeah.
The ballet. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was a sad fact, but also we made the lightest out of it possible.
You do the best of what you can. Yeah.
Still better than Austin Theory finishing the show.
What a
I've not even got the card up, but I can quickly grab it right now for a quick review or preview of who we think is going to win. So, Joe, first match, Mandy Rose versus Alba Fire for the women's title. No spin the wheel, nothing.
No, just a regular match, isn't it? Which is strange. I have a weird feeling Alba Fire is going to win.
I don't think they've bigged it up enough. I think Mandy's winning.
I know that she's longest holding for like ages, isn't she, and stuff. And they made a point this week of
Meiko Satomura was a perfect candidate to take the title
to get it off her, yeah, and they fucked that, didn't they, by making her fuck about with Roxanne Perez.
If they are doing Alba wins it off of Mandy, I feel like the way it's going is Toxic will screw her over this match, and they'll keep it going, big her up a bit more.
Yeah, possibly.
That's what I'd go for.
Yeah, fair enough.
Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller, spin the wheel, make the deal match.
Apollo's going to use all his voodoo power that he's got, because it's only the second match.
Give him pinky eye or black eye. Or...
I think it's only the second match they've had, isn't it?
They've fought before because Grayson Waller states that he's beaten him before. Yeah,
when he gave him when he gouged his eye, that was the first match. I think. Well, I think this is the second one. So we're going to get a third, aren't we? So yeah, he's going to use hoodoo on him, or like Chucky's going to come out and stab him in the dick or something.
Stab him in the other eye.
Stab him in his ass cock. Yeah.
Yeah. I will go for.
I will.
I'm going to go Didgeridoo Dickhead because we still need to big him up a bit more before he takes title off from Breaker.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. That's still an ongoing threat.
That's still an ongoing threat. Julius Creed versus Damon Kemp in an ambulance match. If Julius loses, Brutus Creed, Julius's brother, will have to leave NXT.
Brutus is going to be in the ambulance.
Yep.
Yeah.
We called that 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yep.
I think Julius has to win it. There's no reason for Damon Kemp to win.
No. And then hopefully that's the end of Diamond Mine in any way, shape, and form.
After that, we got another spin the wheel, make the deal, Weapons Wild match. Did they already spin the wheel for it?
No, because they were like, it could be anything. It could be shoes.
So it's a Weapons Wild match, but it's still a spin the wheel. Right, it's Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade, former best friends.
Yeah.
Cora?
I don't know, because Perez, then you got a big baby face to go out and do other stuff, haven't you? Yeah, let's go Perez.
Right. Ladder match for the vacant North American title, Carmelo Hayes, Oro Mensah, Wesley, Billy Von Vanker, and our boy Nathan Fraser. Before you told me the favourites, I had Wesley to win anyway.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Wes, isn't it?
Yeah. But Nathan Fraser's an out there chance. Von Wanker technically could win it. He shouldn't, but Oro Mensah's the least favouriteable here.
Yeah. Well, I think Von Wagner's, yeah.
Well, and Carmelo Hayes is Carmelo Hayes, who's already a 2-time champ. So, right. And the main event for the NXT title, Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov versus JD McDonough.
It's got to be Braun, hasn't it? Still,
I want to say someone else, but it's going to be Braun.
It's going to be Braun. Yeah, they've had him as this unstoppable thing, and then I mean the sad fact is that it's going to be fucking thing. It's going to be Didgeridoo Dickhead that takes it off him.
Yeah.
So, what can you do?
That's what we think of Halloween Havoc. Tell us however you do it. How that sounds like weird how I said that. However you do it, through comments on YouTube or through our Discord server or message us or whatever. Do what you want. I don't care.
Don't come around my house though.
It'll be me that answers anyway, so it's fine. You tell us what you think and how you think our predictions are.
And why.
We want to know
show
why.
you're working out on a separate piece of paper.
Yeah. If you don't do the working out, you don't get the full points.
Yeah. 9.
Joe, where can we get you for your own wrestling podcast at the moment?
You can catch us on Damn It Vince every Thursday morning-ish. It comes out. There isn't one this week for reasons. Or you can find me on Hallmark of Greatness on Twitter.
Where you will find Troy at some point in the near future, and myself for the Shotzi Blackheart film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a different one I found, so I'm gonna have to find this one now as well. So
we'll find a movie. It's fine.
Who would have thought there'd be 2 films called Blood Drive? Hey?
Right. If you haven't, please do give us a like / follow / whatever you call it, a subscribe on our things, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, and Twitch, Twitter, and our Discord server, Untitled Rest Pod, all one word. I've been Aaron. You've been Joe. Well, he's been Joe. You've been people listening to us. Catch us next week.
I'm doing a smile. You're not here next week.
I am here next week. It's the week after I'm not here.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, mate. Catch you
That's
next
fine.
week.
Bye. Jazz hands.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Danhausen has been summoned. You must love this podcast housing, the Untitled Wrestling Podcast housing.